Without further ado, our 25th County Legislator, Mr. Larry Tanoury.
Thank you. To anybody that knows me, you're going to be very surprised when I have the shortest speech out of everybody, because I know everybody's getting late. I think Ed's introduction signifies what I'm so proud of NIA Group already for what they've done. Us government officials and elected officials constantly for decades have touted consolidation and bringing things together, bringing people together, different groups together, and they've already proven tonight that they are doing it. So they're proving what I've always said, actions speak a lot louder than words. And Mr. Fiorello said something that still sticks out. It's probably the most defining statement of the night, and that's that NIA Group is angry. And I've been waiting so long because I started to get a complex on the county legislature as I stand up and I say I'm angry. And a lot of my colleagues say to me, "You sound angry. Why are you so angry?" And I finally turned to them. I said, "Come through my district, walk through the neighborhoods of Cornhill," which we know they won't do, "and you'll see why I'm angry." And you know what? I am angry. I'm very angry, and it's time that we start to get angry because, I'm going to paraphrase Teddy Kennedy from his 1980 concession speech at the DNC when he said, I'm paraphrasing of course, that the weak, the elderly, the underrepresented, and the poor may be out of political fashion, but they are not without human needs. And with that, I think that is exactly what the NIA Group's mission is. And if standing up for my constituents, voting no to over 100 executive appointments to different boards and commissions, and having the county executive walk to me and say, "Why do you continuously do this?" And I turn to him and say that we need representation, that to have all these groups with missions, these different groups and nonprofits that have missions that proclaim to be looking out for the minority community and for those that are in there, but yet you look at the structure of those making those decisions and the boards and commissions, and they look nothing like the communities that they proclaim to represent. That's a fallacy. It's not. We need. We're not dumb. I'm born and raised in the 1400 block of Cornhill, or 1400 block of Nielsen Street, and we are not dumb in Cornhill. Minorities, Latinos, African Americans, blacks, and let me say this: I'm half Lebanese as well. And I also have an ascribed status. I'm going to get personal for a second here and share a very personal story. I have an ascribed status, which is something that I cannot control. And that's my last name. And when I walk around all of the powers that be for the past 2 years, and they look at my last name and they say, "He can't win. He can't do it." As Mrs. Bass said, I love when people tell me that, because I feed off other people's negativity. And when you give me that negativity, I'm going to turn around and do whatever you tell me I can't do. I'm going to do it 10 times better. And so I know what it's like. And the people of the inner city, which is West Utica, East Utica, and Cornhill, they demand a seat at the table, and they demand a voice in the decision-making process. And it's the only way that we will eradicate poverty and the problems of the inner city. The only way. We can't continue to manage it. And Ms. Kay Leno, I want to say, and I'm going to finish it right here because I've already gone way longer than I thought. I can't even express in words the feeling in my heart, because it's, 2 years ago, she came in and comes into my office and she's showing me all these maps, and I believe they were from Mr. Tomaselli, and how beautiful they were. She had this dream, and I know there's still people out on the street right now, and I'm going to say this only because I want to invigorate you all to have that attitude that we're going to prove them wrong. There's people out there right now saying that that group's not going to do anything. They're not going to accomplish anything. Our group's still going to get the money. Let's prove them wrong, because I saw that look on her face, and now I see where we are today, and I remember the message on my machine and the just absolute joy in her voice when she told me that the NIA Group was incorporated. And let's carry this on forward, because she has done unbelievable person. I can't even explain how deserving she is of the awards and all the accolades tonight. Words don't describe it. Thank you all very much, and have a wonderful evening.